From Alan Freed to Dr. Don Rose. From Gary McKee to Dan Ingram. This is the home of the greatest radio stations ever recorded. Airchecks.com.
What do disc jockeys really do while the records play? You'll find out in just a minute right here on Tom Campbell Stateside. We dare to tell the truth. Put your hand in the hand, that's Ocean. I'm Tom Campbell. This, of course, AFRTS. Janis Joplin, me and Bobby McGee. How about that? Number 1 last week, number 2 this week on the AFRTS survey. I'm Tom Campbell, and the question tonight is, or today, what does a DJ really do while the record plays? And I'm going to clue you in just a second. Elton John. That's a good record, isn't it? I'm Tom Campbell from Tom Campbell Stateside. And what am I doing while the records play? I'm answering telephones and looking at letters here and doing all kinds of crazy things.
It takes a lot of people helping people talk to people. It takes a lot of people working night and day. People helping people, helping other people. That's what it's all about.
Talking about people, it takes all kinds to make a world. And none of us has any more right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness than the other guy. A little goodwill can go a long way in working together to break through barriers. And it'll be a better world to live in if we accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative by
helping other people. That's what it's all about.
Hey, got a couple of guest disc jockeys, Bob Brayman from WOKE Charleston, South Carolina, and Mr. Jim Hall from WSB Atlanta, Georgia. They're going to be here in a couple of minutes. Hang loose. Frida Payne, Cherish, what's dear to you? I'm Tom Campbell. What's going on? This is Friday at a TGIF session. It is at 18 minutes past the hour. Kenny Rogers and the first edition. Someone Who Cares. That's beautiful. I like that. Hey, we got a guest DJ, Bob Brayman of radio station WOKE. WOKE. WOKE in Charleston, South Carolina. Bob?
This is Bob Brayman calling from radio station WOKE here in Charleston, South Carolina. I'd like to give a big hi to all the fellas out there that are from the Low Country area and from the state of South Carolina. It's a real great week here in Charleston. Everybody's going out to the gardens and enjoying themselves. The azaleas are in full bloom, and it just looks great all around. Big hits are happening here in Charleston as all over the nation. The Fifth Dimension was here last week, produced a great, fabulous concert, opened with Aquarius from Hair, and they ended with their latest song. We'd like to introduce it to you right now, give you a long time to listen to a really great hit that's going to make the big charts a big way. Love, Lines, Angles, and Rods. The Fifth Dimension.
Fifth Dimension, one of the top records from WOKE, WOKE of Charleston, South Carolina. Our thanks out to Bob Brayman from the station. Bob reporting, of course, that being one of the very top records. We have something coming up real soon on AFRTS, something for you.
American Forces Radio, moving fast and coming on.
Three Dog Night just got back from the tour. They're in Los Angeles. They had a sellout crowd at the Whiskey. Number 34 last week, Joy to the World. Three Dog Night this week, number 11. It's moving, and it's moving fast right here at AFRTS. I'm Tom Campbell. Hometowns in America. Oh, they do have a lot in common, yet they're each one of a kind. Let's take, for example, Greeley, Colorado. How about that? When journalist Horace Greeley said, "Go west, young man, go west," he meant to Colorado. So along with a friend, he bought it, and they named part of it after him. That's pretty good. You buy the place, right? Well, seriously, the part that's about 50 miles north of Denver on Route 85. That's where Greeley settled 50 families in the 19th century. Greeley, the man, would have been proud of what's happened to Greeley, the city. It's grown to over 35,000 people, and it's Colorado State College with over 8,000 students. On the high school level, a big rivalry is developed between Greeley Central and Greeley West, and there are no more popular places in town than the Library Inn with the 3.2 beer. Yeah, they still got that out there, too. The adjacent bookstore, owned and operated by Dave and Grant, and the Greeley Super Service, open day and night. But if your hometown is Greeley, well, you already know this. We just wanted to remind you it's a good place to visit and a great place to live. Hey, this is my man Smokey Robinson, the Miracles. Smokey Robinson, the Miracles, another number one record for the future, no doubt about it. I don't blame you at all.
American Forces. Forces Radio.
Love makes that world go round, Kiki D. That's a new record. It's kind of doing pretty well, too, here stateside. This is Tom Campbell with music. Do me right, Detroit Emeralds. I'm Tom Campbell. What's happening? I'll tell you what's happening. It's a Friday, and it is right now 17 minutes away from the hour. And if you like good music, we've got a good friend of mine who I've known for a long, long time, Jim Howell, who has been, for I guess about the past 3 years, one of the leading disc jockeys in Atlanta, Georgia, at radio station WSB. Jim, what's happening?
Tom, when you ask what's happening in the Atlanta area, looking at the Atlanta music scene, Tom, I'd rate three of the very best current songs is Joy to the World by Three Dog Night, I Am, I Said by Neil Diamond. That's just great. And the new one by that fellow we used to play all the time, Tom, when you and I were jockeying together at WFUN in Miami, and I know you don't have to guess who it is, Elvis Presley. And Where Did They Go, Lord?
Thank you, Jim Howell, leading disc jockey from radio station WSB in Atlanta, Georgia. Where did they go, Lord? Where did they go? That's Elvis Presley. That does bring back memories. Jim has always been very close with Elvis. He knew Elvis personally, and whenever there was an Elvis record, Jim Howell was usually the first DJ in the country to play the record first. Let's talk about Elvis back in 1969. The month was November. Well, what more could I say? Double Elvis, Suspicious Minds with an oldie right here on Tom Campbell Stateside. Hey, you got a favorite record? How about a record you can't stand? This is the final day. Now be sure to get it in the mail to your favorite. Well, I see, I keep saying favorite. To your local AFRTS station. Address it to me, Tom Campbell Stateside, AFRTS Radio. And let me know the record that you hate the most. Because in about 2 weeks, we're going to play the top 10 most hated records that you've ever heard before. It might be your most favorite hated record. Whatever that means, huh?
Stanley, do this announcement with an air of mystery and suspense.
Right. Suspense. How does a smart serviceman turn himself into a wise veteran? By asking his personnel officer how to enroll in the Veterans Administration Educational Assistance Program. He'll get a good education, or a professional degree, or learn a trade. This offer expires at midnight when I turn into a furry bat.
A bat?
A chicken?
Yeah, who's just laid another egg.
Shall I try again?
Sorry, Stanley.
The all-new sound of the 70s, AFRTS.
That record is unbelievable. From nowhere to number 15 already on the AFRS, of course, the AFRTS. There we go. Top 100 survey. This is Tom Campbell at Tom Campbell Stateside. Toast and marmalade for tea. It's 10:10 at its due. Hope you like it. That's a weird sound. The first time I heard that, I thought maybe the engineer was, monkeying with the turntables or something. Kind of a warbly sound. But it's very unique. Toast and marmalade for tea. 10:10 from AFRTS. Blue money. Blue money, green money, who cares what kind of a color? Van Morrison, but Tom Campbell Stateside. We got to go. Hope you have a good weekend. Be back Monday right here at your favorite AFRTS station. In case you were wondering about our theme song we've been running all week, it's Naturally by Three Dog Night, their album. Hope you enjoyed it. See you Monday. Be good. Bye-bye.
Airchecks.com